We've come to, we had read night 334 where the six slave girls is quite interesting. One was, let's see, one was white, one was dark, one was yellow, one was black, and one was, I don't know what. Okay, then we come to night 335. The morning now dawned. He had asked them to say something about each other. Then he says, the night had dawned. Scheherazade broke off from what she had been allowed to say then, when it was the 335th night. She continued, I have heard, O fortunate king, that the girls told their master, to hear is to obey. The first to stand up was the white girl, who pointed at her black opposite and said, woe to you, black one. Tradition has it that whiteness said, I am the shining light, I am the rising moon. Now we're talking about whiteness. And I am the shining light, I am the shining moon. My color is clear, my forehead is radiant. And it was of my beauty that the poet said, a white girl with polished cheeks, smooth like a pearl, concealed in beauty. Her figure blooms like the letter Aleph, while her mouth is mim, with her eyebrows above it as a nun. Her glances are arrows, and her brows a bow that is linked to death. When she appears, in her cheeks, cheekbones, and figure are roses, myrtle, sweet basil, and eglantine. By custom boughs are planted within gardens, but how many gardens are continued within your figure's bough? My color is that of pleasant day, flowers in blooms, and bright stars. God in glorious Quran said to his prophet Moses, on whom he be peace, put your hand to your breast. It will come out white, without stain. He also said, Almighty is He. Those whose faces have been whitened will remain forever in God's mercy. Remember, he had told them to do Quranic quotations. My color is a miracle, and my beauty and grace are at the farthest point of excellence. Clothes look their best on those of my color, and it is this that souls incline. Whiteness has many virtues. Snow is white. When it falls from the sky, tradition has it that white is the best of colors, and the Muslims take pride in wearing white turbans. It would take too long to mention all that is to be said in praise of white. The little that is sufficient is better than the long account that is incomplete. So I shall begin on your dispraise, black girl, colored as you are like ink and soot from the smithy. Now they have smithies. Whose face is like the crow that parts lovers, the poet has said, praising white and blaming black. Do you not see that the pearl's color makes it precious? While one load of black coal is sold for 1 dirham, those with the white faces enter paradise, while the black-faced will be crammed into hell. In one of the accounts accorded by the devoted, it is reported that Noah, on whom be peace, once fell asleep while Shem and Ham were sitting by his head. A gust of wind raised his clothes and uncovered his genitals. Ham looked at him and laughed without covering him, while Shem took up and did that. Their father woke, and realizing what his sons had done, he blessed Shem and cursed Ham, as a result of which Shem's face was whitened. And it is from him that the prophets, the orthodox caliphs, and the kings are descended. Ham's face was blackened. He took flight to the lands of the Abyssinians, and the blacks are his descendants. Everyone agrees that blacks are stupid. As the proverbial saying has it, how can one find an intelligent black man? This is pretty rough. Dear, I'm just the reader. You can't blame me. I didn't write the book. Just because I'm white doesn't mean that I'm to blame. Sit down, her master told her. This is enough, and more than enough. He then pointed at the black girl, who got up, and pointing in turn at her white opposite, she said, don't you know that among the words of Almighty God revealed to his prophet and apostle, we find, quote, by the covering night and the clear day. Had night not been greater than day, God would not have sworn by it and given it precedence over day, a point accepted by men of insight and intelligence. Don't you know that blackness is the ornament of youth, and that when white hairs come, pleasures vanish and death is near? She's saying that white hair is no good. Were it not the most important of things, God would not have set it in the kernel of the heart and the pupil of the eye. How well the poet expressed it when he said, I love the dark ones because they have youth's color, the heart's core, the pupil of the eye. I have not made a mistake if I forget the whiteness of the white, for I fear white hair. And I fear the winding sheet. Don't we like dark olives, dear? You like your olives black?
What do you try to do? Express your
My opinion. You don't allow commentary in the readings? I like the black olives. I don't see white olives anyways. You ever see a white olive? Another said, the dark are to be set above the white. If they who are more worthy of my love, the dark possesses the color of red lips, and the white of the blotch of leprosy. The third said, black she may be, but still her deeds are white, like eyes that shine. Don't be surprised if love for her has maddened me. But the root of madness is black bile. Among the shadows my color is of dark night. But were it not the darkness, moons would not shed light. Were it not for darkness, moons would not shed light. Night is the proper time for lovers' meetings, a favor and a boon which should be enough to satisfy you. There is nothing like black darkness to shelter lovers from slander and reproach. Nothing like the whiteness of dawn to fill them with fear of disgrace. How many glories belong to blackness? How well the poet expressed it. I visit while night's darkness pleads for me, and at the incitement of the dawn I turn away. Another said, how many a night have I spent in the beloved's arms, and it has sheltered us from its dark locks. When dawn's light came to startle me, I said, fire worshippers tell lies. Another said, he visited me, and hidden in the robe of night, walking quickly thanks to fear and weariness, I rose to lay my cheek down on his path, submissively sweeping away my footprints with my skirts. The light of the new moon almost put us to shame. Though it was as thin as the clipping of a fingernail, they should not tell you what happened then. Think only what is good, and do not ask for news. Another said, meet your lover only in the night. The sun tells tales. Night is a panderer. Another said, I cannot love a white girl bloated with fat. My loves are dark and slender. I am one who mounts on a lean colt on race day, while another rides an elephant. Another said, my loved one visited me at night, and we embraced each other. We spent the night together, but dawn arrived too soon. I asked the Lord my God to unite us once again, and make the night last as long as the beloved lies within my arms. Were I to go on to mention all that has been said in praise of black girls. Interesting. It would take too long, and the little that is sufficient is better than the long account that is not complete. As for you, white girl, your color is that of leprosy, and your embraces choke your lovers. It is reported that frost and cold are to be found in hell as torment for the evildoers, while among the merits of blackness is that the ink used to record God's word in is black, were it not for the blackness of the musk and ambergris, there would be no perfume to be carried to kings. So many sources of pride belong to blackness that I cannot mention them all. How well the poet put it when he said, quote, "Do you not see how high a price is fetched by musk? When a load of white lime fetches 1 dirham, whiteness in the eye is ugly in a young man, while black eyes shoot arrows." "Sit down," said her master, "for that is enough." She took her seat, and he then pointed at the plump girl, who got up. We had just finished night 335. We were able to compare white girls to black girls. Now we studied whiteness and blackness. We're reading from night 335 of Arabian Nights. And these are not my opinions, they're the opinions of Scheherazade, a woman. Do you think this is a woman's opinion or a literary? So we have a comparison of white girls versus black girls in the Tale of 1001 Nights, night 335.